What is going on, people? It's your boy, that guy Ike. You're checking out another episode of One Race Lifestyle. Before we even get started today, make sure you smash that subscribe, give me a thumbs up for that like, and be sure to follow me on all social media at One Race Lifestyle, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, check out the new website, www.oneracelifestyle.com. So, now that I got that out the way, thank you to everybody that's been supporting me and rocking with me. This is a video that I really didn't want to do. I think everybody's doing it and talking about it. Your timelines and your YouTubes are probably flooded with videos about this. I took a minute before I actually wanted to say something about it. I got questions about it. People ask, what does me, or how does I, as a person with a company named One Race Lifestyle, think about what's going on, with recent events. Most of y'all know what I'm talking about. The I don't even know, the traumatizing, disgusted, infuriating, enraging death of George Floyd, a black man whose life was cut short, by improper use of force. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about it today. I'm out on a little ride, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the Canon, and we're gonna go ahead and see if I can get this off my chest, how I feel before before the rain and all that sets in today. All right, so hang with me. I was gonna vlog on the Canon, but for some reason everywhere I go it's like freaking cut your grass day, so I didn't want to have all that noise and all that stuff in the film. So we'll just take it back to the GoPro and I'll just ride and vlog, because I get better sound with the camera, with the mic on the GoPro anyway. So we'll just go ahead and do that. I did want you to understand, how do I feel about the whole George Floyd thing. Before we even get started, let me let you know where I stand at. My view, outlook, thought process on this whole thing might cost me subscribers. If it does, then it is what it is. It might cost me friends, but if it does, it is what it is. But I really do think it's something that needs to be talked about, and I think we all need to be adult and mature enough to understand that not everybody's going to agree with how we feel or what we say. I think that needs to be something that needs to be first off the bat. We all need to understand that not everybody's going to 100% agree with how we feel in this situation. I will say this. I'm trying to figure out the best way to start. I am an all lives matter person to an extent. I totally agree. You will get no argument out of me that all lives matter. But, and when I say I'm an all lives matter person to an extent, we need to focus on, why is it okay to kill African American people? Or why does it seem like we're the ones getting killed the most by police? I can say this. I don't think I've ever had an officer-initiated interaction. I'll say that again, just so that way you understand. I don't think that I've ever had an officer-initiated interaction to where a gun was not pulled on me. My first interaction with the police, I was about maybe 12, and I had a gun stuck in my face. 12 years old. Every interaction I've had with the police that was officer initiated, meaning that they pulled me over, they stopped me, they felt the need to stop and frisk me, whatever the situation is. I've never had one where a gun was not shoved in my face off the bat. So I do think there is a big issue with police officers and how African American males, even females at sometimes, because they've succumbed to you know, the same type of fate as well. You know, the Sandra Bland's, Breonna Taylor, stuff like that. It's a shame that their first instinct is to, you know, pull a weapon. Like, it's mind-boggling to me. Absolutely mind-boggling to me. As, you know, as the founder and owner of One Race Lifestyle, you know, this brand that I have, it is a brand of unity, bringing people together. And I think, you know, during this time more than ever, we need to stand as the brand and help raise awareness of what's going on. Do I agree with protesting? I totally 100% absolutely do. You will not get to argue with me at all on protesting. Do I agree with rioting and looting? To an extent. And I say that because sometimes you got to get the attention of people. Now, now, what's going on with them with the stores being taken advantage of, you know, burning down? I don't think you should burn down and destroy your own neighborhood. The reason why I say this is because I think destroying your own neighborhood is counterproductive. I feel like if you destroy your own neighborhood, all that does is show, you know, mom and pop record store or a mom and pop, you know, chicken wing stand that they can get money from these companies that are going to come in and buy the property for dirt cheap. And what would make them want to stay in that neighborhood if you keep burning it down? I know if it was me and I had an actual brick and mortar business and it got damaged because of rioting and looting, you can forget about that business being in that community again. Because the business, for one, should be in a community to help bring it up and help uplift it. Now, my outlook on this is that when you start damaging things in your own neighborhood, you start burning, you know, businesses, you start, you know, destroying everything, that leaves open opportunity for these large conglomerates and corporations to come in and start gentrifying your neighborhood. So now you don't have the mom and pop sneaker store that used to hook you up and tell you you don't gotta pay 60, just give them 50 and you can get your pair. You know what I'm saying? So now you got these stores that come in and they gentrify your neighborhood. So now with the gentrification of your neighborhood, the rent is going up because you don't own nothing in your neighborhood. Well, you know, most people don't, you know, that live in these apartments and stuff, they don't own them, they're renting them. But now you got rent going up. You got the owners of these properties now, they just want to get out, so they're selling the buildings, and these companies are coming in and they're raising everything to the point to where you can't even afford to live there anymore. I would say if we combat the crime and the issues in our own community and do our best to try to keep crime to a minimum, find out what's going on, the less chances of police coming into our community anyway. You know, police coming to the community, they're basically put in places where the crime is the most. So I think the change is definitely going to have to start with us as a people. Now, a lot of people are probably hearing that and saying, uh-oh, he's about to get on black and black crime. Me personally, and like I said, you might not like what I'm about to say, I don't believe in black on black crime with air quotes, which I can't do because my hand on the handlebars. And the reason why I say this is because black on black crime is one of those phrases to where it makes you believe that black people are killing black people because they are black, which is not the case. I would like for somebody to show me a black person in a black neighborhood and community that has said they shot somebody black just because they were black, or they feared for their lives because they were black. That is what black on black crime means to me. Now, crime with us shooting at each other and all that stuff like that, it's wrong. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's wrong. We got to stop killing each other. I totally agree with it. We got to stop killing each other. We got to get out of this crabs in a barrel mentality of where we have to, you know, if somebody's getting up there, we got to pull them back before they get too far, so that because we're not making it, so we got to take their spot. We have to get out of that mentality. I think we need to learn how money works, make our money work for us, because we're a big part of the economy on the things that we buy and the things that we spend. I think instead of spending money on ridiculous stuff, we need to invest that money back into our own communities and neighborhoods, or buy stocks in these companies that we spend hundreds of billions of trillions of dollars in, so that way we at least own portions of it and have some sort of say so, or at least get something out of it, you know. But we definitely need to stop hurting ourselves and killing ourselves and damaging ourselves and damaging our communities and making it easier for the powers that be to come in and, you know, and take over, man. So to touch back on what I was saying, what happened to George Floyd was ridiculous. We do need some type of police reform. They do need some type of training. I hope every single officer that was on the scene there is brought to the fullest extent of the law. I hope they do not get a slap on the wrist, and I hope that man receives the justice that he deserves. And his justice hopefully will represent justice for a lot of the other people of color who have lost their lives. We need to stop burning down and looting and rioting in our own neighborhoods. It has to stop. Build up our neighborhoods. We need to be protecting the black owners and the mom and pop stores in our neighborhoods. We need to stop taking advantage of the situation. We truly have to stop taking advantage of it. We have to. Like, just stop. We're hurting ourselves in the long run. That's just kind of where I stand on it, man. So I hope that gives you some insight. I hope that doesn't, you know, make me lose you as subscribers and stuff. I don't agree with racism on any level, whether it's white on black, white on Asian, black on white. That one race lifestyle represents unity. My wife is white. My kids are half Puerto Rican. My stepkids are half Colombian. My sister-in-law is white. My nieces are Haitian. My nephews are Haitian. Like, I have so many mixed cultures in my family and in my bloodline. Like, I can't hate you. You know what I mean? Now, I can hate them. You know, I can dislike a person on what they do. I don't hate all police officers. The cops that put guns in my face, yeah, I don't like that. But I don't hate my uncle, who is a stand-up, proud sheriff and does right by people. I don't hate my cousin that worked border patrol putting his life on the line. You know what I'm saying? I do not like the cops that take advantage of the badge. I really don't. So again, change is going to start with us, man. It really is. I hope that opened your eyes a little bit on where I stand on that. You know, we got to do better, man. Everybody, we got to do better. The cops got to do better. We as people got to do better. George Floyd didn't deserve that. Eric Garner didn't deserve that. Mike Brown didn't deserve that. Sandra Bland didn't deserve that. Breonna Taylor didn't deserve that. Like, there's so many names I can go down the list. Sean Bell didn't deserve that. You know, like, and you know, it's sad that people think this is normal. Like, this should not be normal. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I just wanted to state my piece. You know, if you're still rocking with me, man, give this video a thumbs up, share it. You know, hope you like it. And this is that guy Ike, man. I'm out of here. All right, God bless y'all. Everybody be safe. Do the right thing. Later.